Hi everyone, this is Kapu Sukanya from Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering, currently pursuing final year of 6 7 SEM. And now we are going to create a GUI using Android Studio. What is GUI? GUI stands for Graphical User Interface, and it is a visual way for users to interact with computers and software through graphical elements such as windows, icons, buttons, and menus. And now we'll see GUIs are designed to make software applications more user friendly and accessible. And now we'll see some common uses of GUI, where some uses of common uses of GUI are operating system, software applications, games, mobile devices, web browsers, industrial control systems, multimedia player, and still more, etc. Okay. Now we are going to see about how we are going to create an GUI using Android Studio. And the topic is parking parking and we'll see here this is the Java code where we are going to use all these buttons. We are importing all these here. See buttons, view, layout. These are we are taking this in linear layout and we are using the buttons and still more. In this we are going to declare. Here we are declaring an integer called grid number of slots in parking area and integers grid rows, grid columns. In parking we need to know about how many rows are there and how many columns and how many rows are filled and how many columns are left. So we have declared the number of slots and grid rows and columns. Now we are going to see this code. Okay, on we are creating a view called layout inflator view group container, and here we'll see that we are taken grid rows is equals to my database, and here we are taking the same things like how we took the rows and columns same, and now we are taking that integer count is equals to I 1 int I comma j for I is equals to 1 I less than grid underscore column and count less than or equals to grid number of slots I plus plus. Here we took this is the layout of linear not relative. Mm. Then row dot set orientation linear layout dot is horizontal. Here we are taking the width and height, and width and height will be in integer form, so we are taking the data type as int. Here we took an linear layout, so we are taking an here linear layout. Okay, and we are taking that okay. Now here we'll see that here we took weight, gravity, bottom margin, top margin, and here we are setting the row dot set layout parameters. Okay, then here taking we took here I is equals to 1. Now we are going to take that column also column has j and is equals to 1, where for loop j is equals to 1, j less than or equals to grid columns and count less than or equals to grid underscore number of slot j plus plus. Here we are using the for loop, and this is the condition where j should be equals to 1, j should be less than or equals to column, and count should be less than or equals to number of slots, and j can be incremented by j plus plus. Here button we are taking that button is equals to new button get activity int. We are taking an id is equals to count. Here in the same way how we took for row, we are taking the same for column. Here see we took an weight is equals to 0.1 f, because why we are taking f means this, because it is in decimal points, we are taking it in float. Okay. Next we are taking that gravity. Next left margin, right margin. Okay, next we are setting that button dot set text, button dot set id. We should have the id of particular thing, so we are taking here id. Okay. Next int button id is equals to int integer dot parse int string dot value button dot get id. Okay. Next here we have to the if statement, if condition and else continue. When we this is if condition where button status should always be equals to 0, and we are setting that button dot set background int list get color state list. Here we get gave that green color, which the slots which are in green color, that wait we see that's also. See, these are all the slots where this which are present in green and red color, where the green color represents all are empty, and which is in red color indicates that it is occupied. Okay. Then the same way where we here we see intent is equals to int is equals to new intent get activity. Here we used to take that customer name, phone number, customer vehicle, and all that things. See, if you in this we'll see list. He in first slot, one of the women has booked a slot where her name is Vaishu, and has phone number, vehicle number, and we are taking that. Okay, now we'll see slot number. Here we can see that parking time and leaving time amount. And to pay amount, there is a QR code. You can scan the code and you can pay the amount. Then we can delete the record, or even we can insert a new record like here. Here we can enter, see for example, Ram, and phone number is 98765432110. Okay. Next vehicle number, for example, take a KA 1021234. Okay. Here by clicking the option insert record, then it is going to insert. See here we got this. Here the record is inserted, and we can see that where she is parked in this slot. Okay. See here Vaishnavi to here. She has booked parked in slot number 2, booked as slot number 2, and parking time is just now 19 is to 12, and leaving time is 19:13. Amount, yeah. Okay. Then even you have an option called, if you see these are all the slots, if you want this in, if you want the parking place, if you want to occupy the slot number 36, even just you can click on this 36, so you can insert. See, you have booked, no? See, the slot number is 36. The same way, whichever slot you want, you can be booked. Yeah, even you can search. Sorry, here in this list you can see how many are booked and how many are left, and which are the slots are booked or and here you can see which are empty and which are already occupied. Even you can see this in bar chart also, like this. Okay, even like you can see in line chart. Yeah, then here you can search here if you want slot number like 35. No data font. So here you can, for example, if you search one, sorry, we should enter the name. We should see here. If you want to see that you are any one of them are parked or not, so you can search here. So Vaishnavi, she has booked this slot number one. So this way you can search here. Then what else? You can see. If you came to know that we can, yeah, briefly will explain what we have discussed. This is the parking area where there are 36 slots. Okay. Now in this way, in this there are two types of two colors like red and green. Green represents that number of slots which are empty, and the red color slots shows that which are already booked. Yeah, okay. If you want any, if you want particular slot, you can go and click here. So here you can insert the data and you can add. Mm, then if you want to delete one second, we'll show it also here. Here, if you don't want any this particular record, you can delete here. See, there is no information. Even you can we can search here. See. Mm, no, left it. Yeah, it is showing that it is not left. So, because in the list it is going to show that, oh yeah, she, the record of her is deleted, but the the data is showing that she is still not at left, but we have, if we want to delete that, delete her record, so we just deleted, but the occupied slot is just still she didn't left the slot, leave the place. Mm, yeah, here, sorry, here you can see the history of the customers. This is if you want any settings you can change here. UPI ID, anything. If you want to change the dimensions like rows, if you want you only two rows and four columns. Yeah, now you can see here. Wait, just Yeah, see, we have selected two rows and four columns. So the total number of slots is 8. You can change how many slots you want. See here again, if you want tracking to here we can enter, for example, 5. It won't be 500, but just will be 150. Yeah. See, now we'll see how the price know how much the cost is. For example, in this year you want to have this first slot. Then economy. Okay. Here you see the amount, parking price amount is changed. When how much we want, we can set the amount. When this parking is mostly like malls in big cities, in, and everywhere like in I think so. Now you came to know that how the parking is done using this. We have created and how to create and this UID, sorry, graphical user interface using Android Studio. Yeah, well, this is the Android Studio. Yeah, I think so. This is very helpful to you people. So that's it. Thank you.